Wait, what? Something hit you in the head?
Yeah. That big piece of log came
That
out.
huge piece?
Dark down here.
It is. Headed down into the woods. Oh, another mushroom with all this rain. Can't believe she's here again. We're making so much noise marking our house, and she's just over there eating. She doesn't care. Hello! There she is. She looked up. She's looking at us. So we found windows for the shed on Facebook, and they're like the perfect size. And then unfortunately, we stopped at the lumber yard and picked up 3 2x4s.
Got wet.
Which should have been cheap. How'd that get wet, Rich?
I know we had
Water's getting in the back of our truck?
we had torrential downpours in the past 3 days in a row, yeah.
We needed the 2x4s to frame out the windows, but they cost the same amount as windows did on Facebook. It's crazy.
Hold it like a normal window. Hold it like...
I don't know what that means.
There you go. Hold it like that and walk with it. So now you're mad?
Carry it the right way, the way you carry a window.
Comfortable way.
So this is the window I really want for the back of the shed. It has these 2 small double hung windows, which are perfect to allow air in for the chicken coop someday. And this one is just a window for light. It doesn't open in any way, so that's nice too.
I just want to get some of this clutter off of here.
You talked to the well guy today?
Everything's on order.
So we're...
Coming soon.
And what does that entail, on order? What does that mean?
The pump, the controller, and I guess the head of the pump, the part that actually attaches to the motor.
Okay. So we will have running water soon, so long as we get our hands on a generator that can run the pump.
It's easy when you just stand there watching.
Oh!
It's beautiful. It needs to be stained.
Alright, so we just left Curtis Lumber, and it looks like we're waiting for an estimate on a garage. We're also waiting on an estimate from Murphy Lumber. We're looking at a 24 by 24 garage with 9-foot doors, so our tractor will fit in, with a loft upstairs for storage. So our house plans have been on hold because we had to make some revisions. We had a little problem with the stairs in the house going up to the loft because they didn't have enough headroom. They didn't meet code. And we needed to have some footers put in for the back porch, the big screened porch that we're putting on. So that wasn't in the plans, and that had to be updated. And we finally got that back, and we sent that over to the building department. So now we're still waiting on those plans to be approved. We have a contractor coming by this Friday to talk to us about it, so that would be one estimate. But it's already, what, July 14th. And this rain is just not letting up. It literally rained every day since we've been here. And it's no wonder that all the builders and even our excavator, they're all like a month behind. And that's why chances of building our house this year are really exponentially decreasing.
Yeah.
There's our windows. We picked up some trim pieces from Curtis Lumber. That'll frame out the window nice when we're done. Look at the steam coming off the yard over there.
So the contractor just left a little while ago, and we went over a bunch of things with him, and he's going to get back to us with an estimate. The only unfortunate news that we have is that he's not going to be able to start on this thing until the spring.
So we're not getting a house this year. We had a feeling that was going to happen. That's why we were trying to plan out the garage, which we're still going to follow through with that. But, you know, it's getting really late in the season. The weather's been terrible. Everybody's behind. And he's one of the best, and he's busy.
But there's a bright side. Hopefully, by the time they're ready to start, building materials will be much more reasonable when it comes to the pricing. And it'll give us a chance to really focus on studying the plans, making sure everything's done right, and not rushing through anything.
He said that, you know, scheduling now for next year, he'll get better prices, and that sounds good to us. We'll put the plans out there and try to get another estimate or two from other people, but he's really the one that we want. Highly recommended. Knows concrete, and that's really important, especially since our whole house is made of concrete.
Anyway, that means we're going to be living in our camper a lot longer than we had anticipated.
We're going to take a little extra time and try to make it a lot more comfortable and livable. And,
yeah, we'll just work on the area where we're staying over there in the campsite, and maybe knock down a couple more trees, get a little more sun coming in.
A few more modern conveniences inside.
Try and make things
better
a little
organization.
Yeah, definitely make things a little easier in any way that we can.
Richie hooked up this little automatic motion censored light. It has its own little solar panel there, and hopefully that does a good job, because when we get here late at night, it's really, really dark.
All right, today we're going to make a little shelf over the sink in the camper out of some repurposed dresser drawers. That thing was sitting for about 4 months. Started on the first pull.
Square enough.
Right,
You did good, honey. I'm so happy.
There you go, a little shelf.
I'm so happy. It frees up so much counter space.
Here's some ear protection.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see. This thing hasn't been running in a while. All right, that started on the first pull. That's why it's important to wear safety gear. That thing came flying out and banged me right in the back of the head. If I didn't have a helmet on, forget about it.
Oh my God, you would have been hurting.
Looks a lot better.
Way better. It's gonna make a huge difference with the mud. I've got really good news.
What?
Our permits got approved.
That's awesome.
You missed the phone call. He just called and told me they're approved, so we have to go pick them up next week.
Yeah, that's great. We'll go pick them up next week. But we'll submit the garage plans at the same time, right?
Yeah, we will. So it's not that dark yet, but the light just went on, so it works, and it sensed me all the way out there in the road. It actually works really, really well. This rain is relentless, but the wood chips are really making a big difference. There's no mud over here, but we definitely need some more wood chips over here.
Probably work that whole area.
We have to. In order for us to really live here comfortably longer, we definitely need to do a lot more work here.
So I've seen guys do this with bigger machines where they just use the backhoe and push a little tree over like that. I'm going to try it with a little tractor and see if it works. This one's a little bigger.
He's crazy. What a tremendous, tremendous difference. Very nice, honey. Definitely is going to keep the camper a little drier now, for sure.
Well, that's the goal.
Yep. It's just so damp in the camper that even clothes won't dry. You take a shower and the humidity just gets on everything. And I have a little sweater I have hanging and it's just damp all the time. It won't dry. Yeah, we have to run the heat or the AC. So this should definitely make the camper more comfortable as far as humidity level. It'll dry it out. Bottle of champagne that somebody gave us for our move to the Adirondacks. Richie's about to open it. I'm going to stand back.
I always wanted to see how far the cork would go, so this ought to be interesting. Hopefully.
Holy! Yeah. It went right in the bushes.
Whoa.
Ooh, foaming.
It's foaming.
And so the adventure begins. And I got, a wise woman once said, I'm out of here. And she lived happily ever after.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, cheers, babe.
Cheers.
Oh, there's definitely more sun coming down. It's gonna be good.
Gonna be really good.